We are taking stock of all the preparations ahead of the Category 2 special official funeral of the late French ambassador Nathi Mthethwa that will be taking place in Kwa-Mbonambi. I was still engaging in conversation with Professor Bhedlindaba VV0, and of course he is the honorary professor at U-KZN as well as the president and of course the founder of the Umsamo Institute. So Professor, you and I have had quite an eye-opening discussion since the start when of course the mortal remains were exiting the mortuary, and I think everything that we've actually spoken about, we've just heard Dr. Buthelezi there actually in actual retrospect confirming the fact that the Nazareth Baptist Church is now going, the rites in fact of the Nazareth Church are currently being performed. So everything that we've said so far has been spot on.
Definitely. What is exciting me as well here is something that I hinted into a little bit. You know, he's talking about the Catholics and also the Nazareth. I'm not surprised that the cleansing is done through the Nazareth Church, because they are well known for cleansing people. They are well known actually for balancing what is actually traditional to us, the way we actually do things, and with an accommodation of the Catholic side, as you heard that when he got married and so on. And also the exciting thing is that they are not leaving out the wife. I just want to give a little bit of a comment about the wife. Yes, you know, when we grew up, immediately when the husband passes away, the wife will immediately go and sit down, ayogoya, and so on. Today, the time doesn't allow, because as you heard that what he said, that she had to run around. It is only now then where she's going to respect, because she's within the premises of the family, where she's going to sit down, uzogoya manje, and then there will be her assistants who will actually be run around. I'm looking at a family here which is actually very constant and also very strong on the performance of their traditions and also on the of the values. And I can tell you now that look for the funeral tomorrow. It will be run in a very traditional way, and we'll see those kinds of elements that will actually be happening there. That is why I'm so, you know, so enthusiastic and also waiting to see whether will he be buried in his coffin or will his body be wrapped with a cow skin. That's why now I'm waiting to see.
Wow, absolutely there, Professor. The Shembe Church, very, in fact, a very strict traditional church there, as you alluded to earlier on. So we're all going to wait and see tomorrow. And of course, we are still awaiting official program as to what is actually going to take place from the church at the stadium tomorrow. Professor, thank you so much for that lively engagement and insightful engagement. I'm sure you've taken us on a cultural, historical journey throughout your time here with us. That is where we're going to leave it with President and the founder of the Umsamo Institute, Professor Bhedlindaba VV0, and he's also an honorary professor at the University of KwaZulu-Natal, with some very great insights on African traditional rites after a death within the family. This in relation, of course, to the late Nathi Mthethwa.